Thought in us is time travel possible? Have we met a single time traveler yet, or have they met us? Well, let's take a tour and try to reveal the mystery. So to begin, let's talk of a party. Yes, you heard it correct. A party. In 2009, the world-famous theoretical physicist Stephen Hawking threw a party. Not just any party, but one to which only future time travelers were invited. Hawking didn't send off invitations until after the party. He believed that if travelers from the future arrived before the invitation was released, that would prove that time travel will become possible one day. In 1998, a gentleman by the name of John Deter arrived from the future, or so he said. In his timeline, he claimed General Electric had managed to invent time travel in the year 2034. He even showed and described his time-traveling device in great detail. And then Deter vanished as abruptly as he appeared. Was he real at all? If we were able to prove that someone has traveled from a different time, it would be very cool. One can argue that it is forbidden by the laws of physics, like the laws of thermodynamics, and might overwrite Albert Einstein's theory of relativity. Einstein approached time as a fourth dimension. Space is a three-dimensional spectrum that provides us with length, width, and height. Time offers direction. Together, they form a space-time continuum, and it can be affected by gravity. According to Einstein's theory of relativity, gravity is a curve in space-time. But you need something really, really big to notice any changes in the movement of time. If you somehow managed to get yourself close to a black hole, like Sagittarius A, you'd be experiencing time at half speed compared to people on Earth. This is because Sagittarius A packs a massive 4 million suns into an infinitely dense point, creating a very strong gravitational field around it. Another way to travel in time is to move really fast. The closer you get to the speed of light, the slower time passes for you. Deter claimed that this little machine is what made time travel possible in any direction. The C-204, as he called it, allowed him to manipulate gravity with the help of 2 microsingularities that were packed inside. It also had gravity sensors to lock the machine and time traveler in a fixed place in space. But it would only take him as far as 60 years from his time. Time travelers could make predictions about the future, show their futuristic technology, or even undergo some genetic testing to support their story. Einstein sat there waiting for hours, but nobody showed up. That doesn't mean time travel is impossible. There is a chance that time travelers from the future will learn to use wormholes in space-time. We haven't seen one of those yet, but the theory of general relativity predicts that they exist. The biggest problem with wormholes is that they're microscopic and collapse too quickly for a human traveler to go through. But maybe the reason nobody attended Hawking's party is that time traveling might not be that precise. Or maybe the information about time traveling is so highly classified that only a few people would be trusted with it. Maybe traveling back into time isn't possible after all. Maybe time can only move forward and never backwards. In a way, we already have time travelers in our lifetime. Astronauts on the International Space Station are moving at 8 km/s. This makes them age slower, proving that someone really is a time traveler. Might be even harder than time travel itself. We have a few more years until